Good morning and welcome to another day of reflections. It's a joy to have you here with me today. Last week we looked at getting it right, and I'm sure you have had some time to actually think over some things, ponder over some things, and make your mind up over some things. I also hope that you took time to adjust some things, because all these things that we talk about on a daily basis, they are not for us to hear and just go away. They are for us to hear, to think over, and to have action points on them. That is the only way that all that God is speaking to us would make the necessary impact in our life. Because like I say to you all the time, I bring you good news. I bring you a hope pill. But unless you actually take the hope pill, unless you actually hear the good news and take the hope pill and ingest it and let it work in you, then the goal for God investing so much in all of us every day will be totally lost. And God is sending this to us on a regular basis every day because we are His very special treasure. So this week I'm going to be looking at stepping out. Stepping out. Stepping out is something that many of us find challenging. It's easy for us to just stay stuck in our comfort zone. Things are working, or even if they are not working, at least we are used to the way things are. We have coping skills. We know how to manage what is going on. We may not be too happy with it, but you know, what you know is better than what you don't know. That's our thinking. And so we just stay in that place, in our little corners, just dealing with whatever it is we are dealing with, not having the boldness, not having the audacity to step out and do something different, even when we know that we should do something. We feel safer. It's our safety net. It's our comfort zone. We are like, you know what? Let me just be where I am. At least I know what is happening to me here. I understand what is happening to me here. I can cope. Even if I don't understand, I have learned how to cope with it. I have learned how to deal with it. I have learned how to live with it. But believe me, God has something better for you. And if you have been with me on this journey for this many months, actually well over a year and a half, you would have begun to have an inkling of your potential and what God can do with your life. And so this week I want you to join me and let's try to step out together. Let's try to step out of our comfort zone, because God has started a good work in you. All the stuff you have been hearing has been God's good work starting in you. And Paul said in Philippians 1, I believe, and I think this is verse 4, he says, "Every time I think of you, I give thanks to God. Whenever I pray, I make my request for all of you with joy, for you have been my partners in spreading the good news about Christ from the time you first heard it. And I am confident that God who began this good work within you will continue His work until it is finally finished on the day when Christ Jesus returns." All the stuff that you have been hearing, the good news that you have been receiving on a daily basis, it's the beginning of God's good work in you. And I am confident, like Paul was confident, that He that started this good work in you, that the good work will not be in vain, but that the good work will continue and accomplish all that God intended in your life. And so, I want to give you an assignment this week. What is it that has been coming up in your mind in the last few days, last few weeks, last few months, might even be last few years? And you've just, been pushing it aside. It's not that you are satisfied with where you are or what you are doing or who you are. It's just that trying to change is too much of a hassle right now. We are going to step out together. I will virtually be holding your hand, and God will be holding our hands. And we are going to step out. We are going to do something new. We are going to do something different. We are going to make a change, because he who has started this good work in you, who has dropped in your heart the desire or the realization or the knowledge that something different should be happening in your life, will also give you the wherewithal, we call it grace, to nurture whatever it is into manifestation. There are so many areas in which we need to step out. Maybe you need to step out more in prayer. And you are saying, I don't even know how to pray. Maybe you need to step out more in the study of the Word. And you are saying, the Bible, I don't know, it looks like a history book. Maybe you need to volunteer in your church and serve. Maybe you are thinking, I really don't have time. Maybe you need to pour more into somebody's life that God has been talking to you about, and spend time with them. Maybe you are saying, I don't think that they would appreciate my time. Or you are saying, I don't really think I have the I have the resources that would be needed. I don't even have the time. Step out. Step out. Just take that first step, and let's begin to do something that will bring purpose to our lives. Because as we walk in purpose, we will be fulfilled. The reason why many of us are not fulfilled is because we have not started to walk in our purpose. And it takes stepping out for you to begin to do that. My challenge to you today, God is ready for you. He who is starting this good work in you today will walk by your side and take you to the very end with good success. Don't fear. And I'm right here with you, praying along with you, holding your hand every day, knowing that my God, who is starting this good work in you, will bring it to a fulfillment. It's been wonderful having you today. As usual, bringing you your hope pill and good news. It's Funmi Obilana on Reflections.